Naming convention. Niger named Nigeria. As it was in Genesis chapter 2, 19 to 20, that the first man named all the animals, both wild and domestic, in the Garden of Eden. So it is that Nigeria got a name from the river that flowed through the land, River Niger. Today, let's talk about River Niger, the longest river in Nigeria, which covers about 4,200 kilometers and which happens to be the third longest in Africa. This is Kemora 17 TV Low of Documentaries. On mic is OK Omoga, the moralist, born and bred in the Botaku Ojagele. Please do not forget to like, comment, share, subscribe for more interesting videos. And do not forget to hit the bell. Now let's go. The Niger River is the main river of West Africa, extending about 4,200 kilometers. Its drainage basin is 2,117,700 kilometers square in area. Its source is in the Guinea Island, in southeastern Guinea, near the Sierra Leone border, Fouta-Djallon. The Niger is the third longest river in Africa, exceeded by the Nile and the Congo River, which happen to be the first and second, respectively. The mouth of Niger River is at Atlantic Ocean. That is where it empties river, is at the Atlantic Ocean. It passes through Guinea, Niger, Mali, Benin, and Nigeria, as you can see on the screen. It takes its source from Guinea Island, said that earlier, and it has a length of 4,200 kilometers, making it the third longest river in Africa and the longest in Nigeria. Nigeria got a name from the river. River Niger. The name Nigeria was suggested by British journalist Flora Shaw, Lady Shaw, supposed to be the girlfriend and wife of Lord Lugard, in the 1890s, which dominate much of the country's landscape. You know, this was when he was trying to explain how the Niger River is. Said it spread across the landscape of Nigeria, Niger area. You know, it is in a report. That was where the word Nigeria was captured. You know, after that time, it was not only her precisely. You know, you have to use it then her husband, who happens to be the governor of that time, Governor General. So you know, you have to take amidst every other thing they see. Now, what was Nigeria called before the advent of the British? To my lovers out there, may I tell you precisely that Nigeria as a country do not actually answer one specific name. You know, before the advent of the colonial, before they came into the country, already we have what we call the ethnic groups, we have the tribes. All these people are demarcated, purely demarcated by geographical boundaries. Just like the way we have the Hausa in the north, the Hausa Fulani in the north, the Yoruba in the southwest. Then we have the Igbo in the southeast. Then we have the Benin and the Delta. Then some other tribes in the south. You know, all these people that we call or we talk about, they have their distinct culture. They have the way they do their things. So everywhere is actually demarcated. Lovers out there, may I tell you precisely that Nigerians do not even actually answer the common name. Rather, we just have some other ethnic groups, both the minor and the major. We have the Oyo Empire, we have the Sokoto Caliphate, That is the Borno Empire as well. Then we have the Edo, the Benin Empires. We have the Igbos. Then we have some other tribes as well. That is the way they have been existing differently, not the same. Yeah, differently they have been existing. But those that share boundaries together, they trade. They go into trading, you know, what you have, what I don't have. They trade on that, and they get what they want to get as well. Well, what I'm trying to say precisely is, before Nigeria was actually called Nigeria, there is no particular name given to Nigeria. So it was when Lady Flora Shaw went to report that she came about the river. You know, the river is not precisely called, I didn't ever say in Niger, no, it is Gaga. You know, Gaga is a language. It is the Gaga that they have to colonize or Latinize rather into Niger. Yes. Somebody might ask me that. If you doubt that, drop the correct name in the comment section and argue with your keyword. Niger River flows through the following states in Nigeria. It flows through Kebbi, Niger, Kogi. That is Kogi where it meets with the river Benue, as you can see on the screen there, to form a Y shape. And that one is found in our coat of arms. Delta, rivers, Bayelsa, and they all empty all this thing inside Atlantic Ocean. River Niger is called River of Rivers. Like I told you, it's the longest in Nigeria, so they call it River of Rivers. And the name Ganga is believed to be a Babel word translated. I told you, along the line of this Niger River, you know, as you can see on the screen, down from Kebbi down to where it is, we have some unique ethnic groups or people that settled around it. We have the Hausa Fulani in the Kebbi, we have Nupe in the Niger, we have Igala people in Kogi, the confluence state, Lokoja, where it meets. You can see where it meets, as the arrow points to where it means on the screen. Nigeria landmass is approximately 923,768 square kilometers. Now, in all these things that I've said, you know, I mentioned naming convention. What do I want to bring out from here? Precisely, this is not it. Will I say it's a documentary? No, it's just a way to take you back to what Nigeria is. But there's something that captured my attention. This was not actually the topic I want to present this week, but that thing captured my attention that I just had to share with people. That, you know, when Lady Flora Shaw was about to give the name in a report in the 1890s, in a report, when they want to give the report, you know, the report she gave was not quite different from what Adam did as well, naming human beings, naming animals, both wild and domestic. You answer this one, you will answer this one. And so it was in the days of Adam till this time. The name answered like that. Just like the way if you are born, they give you that name. It's just like that. Sometimes we have circumstances that bet names. But you know, the time of Lady Flora Shaw, she said it that because the river flows across the landscape of Nigeria, covers a very wide area, flows through states, it therefore means that people in life, there are some things you have to know, that for everything you see in life carries name. Yes. Imagine if Nigeria have not been without name. People might have not called us name, would have not been the way we are. And number two, you know, it was because Niger River flows through that place. And that river is called Jamja River, from the Babel word. Yeah, because it flows through that land. That was why Flora Shaw said Niger area. Niger area. And that is why it was called Nigeria. That is the content it carries. It therefore means that if you have a bottle and there's nothing inside the bottle, I would be correct to say, somebody will say an empty bottle, because the content it carries is empty. Also, if you have a bottle as well that carries water, they will tell you water bottle. If you have a bottle again that carries Fanta, they will call you that is a Fanta. They won't call you as a bottle again, but that is the content it carries. So it therefore means that the content you carry, that people will name you to be. Take a look at the down part of Nigeria, the southern part of it. You know, we have tributaries, as you can see on the screen. The tributaries there, they call this place Delta. It is not because the Delta people name it Delta, but because of the tributary that carries. That is the content that place carries. So the content you carry matters a lot. It matters a lot in life. And another thing again, from the documentary of Nigeria that I've just mentioned, we have to learn how to be organized. You know, it was Flora Shaw, that came to organize that Nigeria with his name, with the name she gave, that Nigeria. And ever since that time, we argue, we agree till date it has come to stay. May I say it was that name that united us together, that the Northern Protectorate and the Southern Protectorate was being able to amalgamate through this work. So please try and ensure that the content you carry at times, you know, even the Bible made us to understand that have you seen a man that is so diligent in his work that is not going to stand before men, mere men, you stand before king and queens, king, chiefs and queen. You know, that is the content of what that man carries. That when you are diligent in your work, they know what you carry. Yes, that is your content. What you carry is what will display you to the world. So please beware of what you carry and ensure that you are organized. Don't just come up and say, well, they say, what is your brand name? The next thing you have to say, you know, my name is No! You have to be pre-informed before you appear. You have to be informed before you appear. Well, on naming convention, Nigeria with the moral lesson. Let's stop here. Please do not forget to like, comment, share. Then hit the subscribe button. Also hit the bell for new videos. Updates will continue to come up. Till I come your way again, my name is OK Omoge the Moralist, born and bred in Igbotako. Till I come your way again, remain blessed. Thank you. Love you all. Thanks for listening.